We see all this AI coming in to especially imaging. I think I went to a conference and it said imaging in healthcare gets about 80% use of AI. So out of all the healthcare professions, we're affected in a good and bad way by AI 80%. Do you see that filtrating into forensic imaging in any way?
I mean, there's a possibility for it. I mean, it's everywhere, right? And especially like you mentioned in medical imaging, we use it in a lot of different ways. So, the processing algorithms that detect pathology potentially could be used. We're not using anything like that right now, but I'm sure you're familiar with the fracture detection software and stroke detection, that kind of thing. Of course, we're not as time bound. We're not we're not treating people, so that like stroke detection type of thing maybe isn't such a big deal
Yeah.
in forensic imaging, but certainly the pathology detection could aid pathologists, because for the most part we're not having radiologists read these scans. There are forensic radiologists, and we do have a radiologist here at the hospital who reads all of the skeletal surveys. But the CT scans are being read by the pathologists. So they're not diagnosing every single thing, but they are, picking up on that pathology or injury patterns or things like that. So having that assistance could
Yeah.
be a benefit, right?
Yeah, I can see it. AI, I'm very interested to see, but I want to talk too because I know some of the listeners are saying, how do I learn about forensic imaging? Like this should be part of a curriculum. Do you see a
Right.
future in that happening?
I think it would be something that a lot of people are interested in learning about. I think it's really beneficial because I basically got a couple of days of on the job training, and they're just things that you're not prepared for without having studied it. And so I think I Googled it, there are some continuing education type of activities available in forensic imaging. I know that in our New Mexico Society of Radiologic Technologists, we've had some like dental forensic imaging specialists speak, which is really interesting. In my program that I'm just in the process of developing here at University of New Mexico, we're doing a bachelor's degree in radiologic technology, and I'm working on getting students into clinical rotations, hopefully, so that they can get some exposure and really know if this is something they want to pursue or not. And then or take that experience somewhere and be able to use it in their career.
They can use it to advocate for maybe in their state getting a forensic imaging department.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic that, and that's where great directors of programs advance our imaging programs by looking for things such as this, that you see there's a gap in the education and you want to add it to your program. To me, that is, very forward thinking and something that is needed, because so many things are changing. A is changing, informatics, forensic imaging is growing, unfortunately, but there's a place for it in imaging. And I think it wasn't recognized before. So thank you, Cheryl, for looking at adding that to your school's curriculum. It's just another thing that you can offer students to come out of their education with, and then to use it to advocate for our profession to make us even stronger within states, right?
Right, right. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's important that people know what we're doing and know the scope of everything that's possible, and realize how vital this profession is in many different aspects of life and death.